them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all.
It's you and me. I know it's my destiny.
Pokemon,
oh, you're my best friend
in a world we must defend. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all.
a heart so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Pokemon.
Pokémon Battle, Hi-Jynx! Pikachu? Pikachu! Let's do it! Ashy boy?
Alright, I understand. I give up.
Despite having to lose to Duplica and Ditto, Ash and his friends had time to get to know her better and saw that her House of Imite was having problems. Her dream was to become a Ditto Master and to become a star. There was just one problem. Her Ditto was unable to mirror the faces of Pokémon perfectly, but before they could help her out, Team Rocket showed up and they began to steal Ditto from Duplica. They made requests for Ditto to change into what they want, such as a Dratini for their boss. But those requests turned into failures, all having the same eyes as Ditto making a fool out of Jessie, to her anger. They then threatened Ditto to transform perfectly, and it did just that. Ditto was now able to mimic Pokémon perfectly. Ash and his friends then mimicked Team Rocket when performing their motto. But they didn't like that, not one little bit. Duplica saw that Ditto was able to transform itself into Meowth perfectly, and she thanked Team Rocket for it. Ash thought they could settle things without a battle, so they gave Duplica the real Meowth instead of Ditto, escaping with it. But Duplica figured out the transformation, getting back Ditto. It then transformed into a cannon, firing Pikachu, and he shocked Team Rocket, making them be blasting off again. With Ditto being able to transform and mimic other Pokémon perfectly, Duplica decided to reopen the House of Imite, thanking Ash and his friends. With that, Ash and company continued on their journey, leaving the future Pokémon Master wondering if he'll catch a Ditto of his own one day.
Host that Pokémon!
It's Ditto!
Misty, and Brock make their way to the nearest Pokémon Center in Matcha City to heal Pikachu's exhaustion. However, they saw that the Pokéball transporter was malfunctioning. On Nurse Joy's request, they go to Professor Akihabara, the one who created the Pokéball transfer system. As soon as they went to his residence, he told them that Team Rocket stole his prototype Porygon, named Porygon Zero, a digital Pokémon that can exist in cyberspace, and they're using it to steal trainers' Pokémon from inside the computer system. So, the doctor sent Ash and his friends into cyberspace. While there, the Porygon that he gave them started to enlarge, giving them transportation while inside the digital world. When they caught up to Team Rocket, they found out they're the ones who set up a type of computer virus blocking the Pokéballs from reaching the Pokémon centers, keeping them all for themselves. So, to put a stop to their evil plan, Ash and company battle Team Rocket to stop the virus. Only this time, with the aid of their Porygon friend.
Congratulations! You've won!
Team Rocket's blasting off again!
And so, with the help of their own Porygon friend, Ash and company were able to send Team Rocket blasting off. After the battle, Dr. Akihabara told them that Nurse Joy had followed Brock's instructions and hired someone to insert the antivirus program inside the computer. However, the program started to target everything in its path, including Team Rocket, Ash, and his friends, causing them to make their way out of the digital world. Although the program got rid of the virus Team Rocket made, it still went after them until they were rescued by Porygon Zero. That didn't stop the vaccine from going in pursuit, and with one huge attack, they were sent into a cyberspace bug hole, and the attack created a system error. Just as the program was about to lock onto Team Rocket again, Ash used Bulbasaur to come in and save them. Both groups were then able to escape safely through the exit portal of the Dimensional Transporter with the help of Porygon. Team Rocket had thanked Ash and company for saving them before they left, and they forgot about Porygon Zero in the process. Although they managed to escape the antivirus's attack on them, Dr. Akihabara's human transporter was not only in pieces, but as his entire house got destroyed in the process too. Ash, Misty, and Brock were happy to return to the real world, thanks to Porygon. Nurse Joy then thanked Ash and his friends for having to get the Pokeball transport system up and running again, since they risked their lives to get it fixed. After that, Ash finally got the chance to ask Nurse Joy to restore Pikachu back to full health.
Who's that Pokémon?
It's Porygon!
trainer.
During their Pokémon Journey, Ash and his friends encountered a wild Jynx. Although Ash tried to catch it, the Pokéball failed to do so because she already has a trainer, and that trainer was actually Santa Claus. Apparently something happened to him, and Jynx telepathically asked Ash, Misty, and Brock to help her return to Santa at the North Pole. They agreed to help her, and while on the way to the North Pole, Ash heard a voice, and it came from a wild Lapras that was speaking with him telepathically, saving his life. They then arrived at Santa's workshop, and they found Team Rocket's submarine there, as they were following them to steal Jynx and were holding Santa hostage. Apparently, this is part of Jessie's act of revenge for not getting any presents when she was a child. She thought she saw Jynx steal her favorite doll 10 years ago, but that same Jynx gave back her lost doll. Santa told her that Jynx brought the doll back so he could fix it, but they were unable to since Jessie stopped believing in Santa. But despite the explanation, it didn't stop Team Rocket from stealing the presents. Luckily, Lapras stopped them, and a whole crew of Jynx used Psywave to send them away and get the presents back for Christmas. Santa was then able to deliver presents again for all the children of the world. Ash regretted not telling Santa what he wanted, but Lapras told him that Santa already knows. For saving Saint Nick, Ash and his friends were given presents. As for Team Rocket, Jessie put up a stocking hoping to get presents, but James and Meowth think it won't work. But then, a Jynx showed up and put them back to sleep with a lovely kiss. So, Merry Christmas to one and to all a good night.
Who's that Pokémon?
It's Jynx!
Jynx.
Pikachu!
And here we are.
Zig!
One more thing.
On the way to Cinnabar Island for his 7th gym badge, Ash and his friends had found an Eevee tied to a post in a hollow tree. Ash wanted to catch it, but Misty saw that this Eevee had a name tag, and its address was in Stone Town, which was at the foot of Evolution Mountain, where multiple evolution stones cause certain Pokémon to evolve. As they went there, they entered a giant mansion and there was a garden party being held. And almost all of the Pokémon were those that evolved with evolution stones. The hosts were 3 brothers named Rainer, Sparky, and Pyro. When they saw Eevee with Ash and his friends, they proclaimed that Eevee was the star of the party, and it belonged to their youngest brother, Mikey. The brothers each owned one of Eevee's evolutions. Rainer has Vaporeon, Sparky has Jolteon, and Pyro has Flareon. They told Mikey that the only way to win in the Pokémon League was to evolve his Pokémon. But as soon as he told them he doesn't care about battling, the brothers and their Pokémon got angry, pushing him about which evolution of Eevee is stronger. They even pushed this on Ash and Brock to evolve their Pikachu and Vulpix, but they declined their offer. To put a stop to this, Ash challenged all 3 of the Eevee brothers while Mikey had to think about his decision to evolve Eevee.
square.
Reach higher with fire, go Flareon. Think twice about ice to be number one. Water's in order if you wanna be slick. You two's the best when you get psyched.
That was too close!
So Ash was able to defeat the three Eevee brothers. Meanwhile, Misty had taken some time to talk to Mikey. The reason he hid his Eevee was because his brothers only cared about battling, so he hoped that nobody could make him evolve it. From Misty's perspective, she thinks Mikey was just running away from his problems, but it was his responsibility as a trainer to tell his brothers how he felt. She even told him about Pikachu's experience when he didn't want to evolve, as he felt the way as Eevee. Also, she knew what it feels like to be the youngest of the family. But just as Mikey was about to make a decision, Team Rocket showed up to crash the party, and they even stole all the food from the party, the evolution stones, and all the Pokémon too, except for Psyduck. Ash and his friends took down Team Rocket's balloon, but it was only a decoy. They were able to get away by driving, but luckily, Horsey used its smokescreen to leave behind a trail of ink for Ash and company to follow them. Team Rocket then was having a debate on what to evolve Eevee into, but just as they were about to use all the evolution stones at once, Ash and his friends show up to rescue Mikey's Eevee and get back everything that they took.
trouble.
Make it double.
To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
To denounce the evils of truth and love.
To extend our reach to the stars above.
Jesse!
James.
Team Rocket, blast off at the speed of light.
Surrender now or prepare to fight.
Meow, that's right.
Team Rocket!
Let's go!
Squirtle! Take that!
Hey!
Come on already!
Oh, come on!
Meow, that's right. Team Rocket's blasting off again!
Team Rocket was then defeated by Mikey and Eevee. Even the Eevee brothers congratulated him on his first victory, although he wanted to help everybody out. Acting on Misty's advice, Mikey finally got to tell them he wanted to be an Eevee trainer, and as he told them, they accepted his decision. After that, the party became a celebration of Mikey's first victory. He then thanked Misty for helping him, and in return, he gave her a flower and a finger promise for them to be friends forever. In the end, everyone gathered around for a picture, and the Evolution Pokémon Party was a great success.
Who's that Pokémon?
It's Flareon!
Flareon! Cookie. Who's that Pokémon?
It's Scyther!